What's going on, guys? And in this video I will be showing you the best way to do the Cayo Perico Heist solo. I will be showing you the exact order of missions I do this in every single time. You can easily average at least $1 million an hour even if you get the Tequila doing it this way. I've made a lot of money doing this. This will probably be the 15th or 16th run I ran the heist. I honestly don't even know anymore. Maybe the 14th, who knows. But regardless, this is, for me, the best way to do it. Now, if you do get the bear bonds, you will need a safe code instead of the plasma cutter. But you could still do it in the same order I'm doing here. You just have to do a safe code instead of that mission. I highly recommend trying the way I'm doing this. I know there's a lot of different ways to do this heist, but for me, this is the best way for me to do it. And the quickest I've done this in. I know there's so many different approaches to do for this heist, which is why it's so much fun. There's so many different ways to do it. But for me, this is my favorite way to do this. Anyway, let's get right into the video, guys, right now. Starting off with the first mission you guys are going to want to do is the cutting torch, which you guys just want to find the hard hat here, put it on, will allow you to blend in and grab the cutting torch. That is the first mission completed on your way of doing the heist. Unless you get a weird glitch just like me here, where I couldn't complete the mission for some reason when I got to the submarine, and, well, I was floating in midair. Hit the last one over there on that one. A buzzer does the job as well. Once you guys grab the fingerprint cloner, just head back to the submarine. That will complete the mission. You guys may even encounter a glitch with one of these missions. I did show the cutting torch before. This is the one I actually got when I was doing the plasma cutter. I actually got stuck in the submarine. I would just take the guys out with a missile, then run in there and grab it. You will then get chased by 2 cars. Again, I know a lot of people know how to do these missions because they've probably done them enough. But I figured I'd show this anyway. Again, we're running this to be as fast as possible here, especially if you're a solo grinder. Not trying to waste any time here. Depending on what you guys get, if you do have the bear bonds, you will need a safe code instead of a plasma cutter. So all you gotta do for the safe code is to go into the penthouse and take out the guy that was sent to your phone, grab the safe code, and then you guys are gonna get out of the casino there, get into your vehicle, and head back to your submarine. Once you guys are finally in basically what is your CEO office, you're gonna take out all the enemies here, go over and try to open the vault, and then you're going to go over to the computer, hack it, grab the weapon, and then head out of the building. Eventually you will get in your vehicle, and then there will be some helicopters that will come after you here. After that, you just head back to your submarine and will complete the mission. For me, I always do the submarine approach because for me it's the easiest. I know you could pretty much go into the island any way you really want to, but for me, the submarine seems to be the easiest, and I can do the drainage tunnel approach every time, so this is why I always do this one. Again, we're here for efficiency and getting this done as fast as possible, especially if you're grinding it for money. So I would recommend just doing this one every time. It's not that bad. Just walk in there with a shotgun, basically aim around the corners, look out for the dudes, and proceed to get the sonar jammer. And when it comes to coming out of the submarine, guys, I recommend to request your dinghy. Unfortunately, your dinghy will float away to another dimension, as you'll see way over there. So, you may encounter these kind of things when doing these missions, but may slow you down a little bit, but you'll still be able to complete this around an hour. That will sum up the missions that I complete for the heist, guys. All you gotta do is the submarine for the approach, the 3 mandatory equipment missions. You do not need to do demolition charges, no reason for that. And then for the weapon loader, I do crack shot. This is really preference. You can do any of them that you want. For me, I do crack shot. And then for the disruption mission, I only do armor. I never do weapons or air support for the approach that I choose. Now, I know there's a glitch going around with the disruption. A lot of other YouTubers have probably posted it. All you literally have to do is start up the mission and leave the lobby, and it completes it automatically. Personally, I recommend not doing this. These missions are very simple. They take 5 to 10 minutes to do them. There's really no reason to skip them. And glitching them and leaving the lobby like that will only give Rockstar a reason to nerf them or to make it more difficult. So I definitely recommend not to do it. When it comes to the missions that I do in the order that I do them, I will post a little thing about that at the end so you guys can see exactly what I do. Again, this only takes about an hour. I've ran this heist at least 13 to 14 times, and I'm doing it casually. I'm not try-harding it. I'm just running the missions and completing it. So I'm going to go right into the heist right now. On the screen here, guys, again, I'm going to show this just because I want to show you guys exactly what I do so you guys can do the exact same thing here. So for approach vehicle, you want to do the submarine. Infiltration point, you guys want to do the drainage tunnel. And then for the compound entry point, drainage tunnel. Escape point, you guys want to do main dock. Now this can depending on where your guys' items are. I did post a video about the item loot bag there to get the most money possible every time, but again, it's RNG on where anything is on the map, so it really depends on what you can get. But for me, I'm going to do main dock. You can also leave it the airstrip as well. I've done that multiple times. Very simple. It really depends on what you guys have on the map. And for the time of day, I'm going to do day. Now, a lot of people do nighttime on the Silent Sneaky. I've done daytime more than nighttime, and I have not seen any difference in the enemies or anything on normal or hard mode. So I would just recommend, really can do whichever one you want on there, but for me, I'm going to do daytime. Let's get right into the heist. Alright guys, once you arrive up here, I recommend just taking the exact route I take here. Take this guy out. Wait for this guy to turn the corner and take him out. Now I do have a video about how to do this, but I'm just showing you a quick speed run here on the best way to do this. This is, again, completing this as fast as possible to make the most money. Take that guy out right under the camera there. Will not be able to grab him. And take this camera out. And proceed to run up here. Run up as fast as you can. No reason to take any time over there. Run up and hit this guy. Then run back here. And hit this guy. You come up here. Now, I know a lot of people are going in the basement way, which I can take that route, but personally, I always do this route, and this route I find very easy. So I just continue to take this route. Once this guy comes around the corner, knock him out as well, go in the room, open the safe, proceed to go downstairs. Now, I'm not going to show the fingerprint cloner because I think everybody pretty much knows how to do that by now. So I'm going to skip that and skip right to the outside of the compound next. When it comes to this area here, guys, I recommend waiting for this guy to get out of the cone of vision here because he can spot him. Take him out. Now, if you have the key, open this up here and head out. I did say I was going to skip this area, but I figured I'd show it anyway. You can take this guy out. Really no reason to, but once you take him out, you just head out of the compound. Once you guys are out of the compound, just run up to this guy and knock him out. Or that. Again, as long as you don't get spotted. You guys want to take this dude out. Don't go too close because he can spot you pretty easily. You guys want to take these guys out. Now I recommend hovering over their heads just like this. This is why the AP pistol's nice, because if you miss, it'll give you a chance to save yourself there. Now actually go this way as well with the camera. As long as you beat it out on the right side here, you can still get past it. It will not spot you. And you can hit a bush. Once you guys take all the cash, you can head over to the next location. Wait for him to stop, and then you guys can headshot him. Just like that. Then head over here. You guys can collat these two enemies every single time as long as they're in line just like that. Take them both out very quickly. It will not alert anybody even in the daytime. Take this guy out right here as well. Look for his head. Take him out. And then that's it. You guys can head right out of the island. Now, you guys will notice earlier I didn't actually have that one item on my point of interest there. The reason for that is you actually don't need to get any of them. I know a lot of people already know that, but you actually don't need to scope them out. For me personally, I like scoping them out because I like knowing what's in the area when I'm leaving, just so I can grab it and get out quicker. You don't want to be a guessing game because you will notice that sometimes there's nothing in some of the areas, so it'd be kind of bad to go there and there's nothing there. You'd just be wasting time that way, so I recommend just scoping the island out anyway. As you'll see here, I'm just heading out again. The buzzard is actually chasing me. That's Valkyrie there, but there's a buzzard in the background. That's what happens when you do not do the buzzard disruption mission, but for me, I didn't do that one. There's really no reason to. and you just head out of the island here and you've completed the mission already. Even if you get Tequila, you guys can still make well over $1 million every single time, and a lot of people want you to just go after the pink diamond or the ruby necklace. Personally, I would just go after whatever you can get and just do it. Again, this only takes 50 minutes to an hour to complete this. And just like that, guys, the heist is completed. Now, when it comes to the Elite Challenge, I noticed that I still make well over $1 million every time after the Elite Challenge. As you see, going all over the place there and getting the cash, I still completed it. So it is very easy to complete the Elite Challenge. I don't know if Rockstar's going to change it or not, or what they're going to do with it. Who knows? Time will tell. But I noticed you make around 50k or so on normal, and I think it's 100 on hard mode. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I've noticed from doing it a lot, so I would say that's probably the amount. But that is all you guys got to do to complete the heist. Super simple. I'm now going to show you the order on which I complete these missions on, guys. First thing I do is the cutting torch mission. I always do this one first. Secondly, I do the armor disruption mission. This mission is very easy, guys. I recommend doing it. I don't recommend to keep glitching the disruption missions out. I know it's very easy because you just start it, leave the lobby, and that's it. But I recommend just doing the mission. They're only 5 to 10 minutes, guys. They're very easy. Step number 3, I recommend doing the fingerprint cloner. This is what I do every time. Right after that, I do the plasma cutter or the safe code, depending if you get the item in the safe. You will need to do a safe code and not the plasma cutter. Second to last, I do the weapon loadout, which can be kind of annoying depending if you get the Valkyrie. You have to follow for 30 miles all the way to wherever it wants to take you. And lastly, I do the submarine vehicle approach mission. This is the way I always do this, guys. For me, it's been the fastest. I could do this every time within an hour. This is by far my favorite way to do this. I know there's a lot of other approaches people do that are very easy. Like I know you could do the aggressive approach, grab gold, but for me, I just go after the item combo that best suits basically what's on the island for me. You guys can easily make $1 million an hour doing it this way. I know there's a lot of different ways to do this heist. A lot of people figure out you can grab gold solo and all that stuff. But for me, this is the best way I've been doing it. I literally completed every time within an hour. It really depends on what mission RNG you get, like with the weapon loadout, stuff like that. But regardless, it could be done a little past an hour or within the hour, depending on what your missions are. If you have issues or you encounter glitches like I did that I showed previously, can take a little bit longer, but this heist is definitely really fun, and I highly recommend you guys to continue to grind as much as possible. No one knows what Rockstar's going to do to it, but that's why I recommend you guys to stop glitching. I know people are out there glitching this out. There's a replay glitch right now for it, the disruption mission glitch. I recommend you guys not to do them, because Rockstar will find ways to make this heist harder. We all know the heist is pretty simple right now, and yet people are still glitching it, just being honest there. Anyway, that'll pretty much wrap up this video, guys. I hope you guys found this helpful. Get to grinding, guys, and making all that money. Got hopefully another vehicle coming Thursday. Let's hope. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching.